So I know this video is a day or two late and I was meaning to post it on Monday, but the video on my camera was getting messed up and I have to get more stuff to connect it to actually pull the videos from the camera. So anyone who saw my TikTok that said that this would be posted on Monday, I do apologize. But basically I just want to start off. My name is Brendan Andrews and I am 22 years old. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Um, Basically just kind of, this will be an introduction video, kind of going over kind of my background and my history and kind of what's gotten me to this point. And then going forward, we're going to start doing more videos of, kind of my daily routines and, things you can do to help be successful, what I did, more details on those things. I'm not selling a course. I'm not interested in that. I'd rather blow this channel up and be able to teach a lot of people and then, start monetizing and get ad money that way, because big companies have plenty of money. I'd pull from them and it's not going to hurt them at all, versus someone who's trying to grow and be successful. I know $1,000 makes a huge difference, especially in startup. When you go from nothing, $1,000 can be expensive. So it's like something I might consider in the future, but for sure YouTube is my solid grounding that I want to be focused on. But so basically, when I was 18 years old, I started in the car industry doing car sales. I worked for a Hyundai dealership, Hyundai Genesis, and I was a part-time salesperson while in college. I did that for approximately 3 months. I was selling 80 to 90% of what the full-time guys were selling, and that just started a bunch of problems with the other staff naturally. I'm working 30 hours a week and I'm being able to earn just as much as they are. So with that, they eliminated my position. So then I went to go work for another dealership, had a job within a day. Basically, I was a lot attendant now, where I was basically dealing with detailing the cars, helping with getting them in inventory and logistics of getting them around the dealership. Basically, low man on the totem pole. And I did that for until like November, until the next July. And basically I told my boss, and I was like, look, I'm gonna have to be back in sales. I can't not be in sales. Like, I need to be progressing in life. I need to be moving forward, and I'm good at talking to people, and I just would rather do that and make more money. So switched over to sales back in August, and that would have been of 19, I believe. No, yeah, 19. No, 18. And then I did sales up until December 31st of 2019. And then December 31st was my last day. And then in 2020, I moved to Kentucky, and I worked for a BMW dealership down there. So I worked there from January until March. I then got laid off due to our lovely friend COVID and all of its cousins and sisters that are coming out. But nonetheless, so I did that, got laid off, and I had been talking about coming out to Oklahoma for about a year prior to that to learn real estate and to start doing this. And basically, as soon as I got laid off, I was going to get unemployment, and I had someone here, they just called and they were like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going crazy. I'm literally going insane sitting at home, because I'd been at home for a week. I barely knew anyone. Everyone was freaking out about COVID, so no one wanted to hang out. Yeah, so nonetheless, she said, well, hey, why don't you fly out here and start learning real estate, and then whenever you need to go back, you can fly back. I was like, okay. I booked a one-way ticket here. Within a week, I knew that I was not going to go back. I knew that real estate was what I needed to be doing, and it was a better fit. It was too much fun from the start. And so basically, I started doing wholesaling. That was the start of my real estate career. And I'll do a whole video on wholesaling and kind of what I do. I'm by no means there's always going to be people better than you. There's always going to be people that are worse. So take that with a grain of salt. With anything I tell you, there's probably a better way, but I know there's probably worse ways. So, but nonetheless, I started doing wholesaling. I did that from April until September, and then I kind of really slowed down a lot. And so then I bought a flip house. and wholesale slowed down. So then I needed to make money. So then I flipped over and started doing a contracting company. And so doing like demo and trim and doors, installing cabinets, vinyl flooring, backsplash, just miscellaneous stuff. Like it was just a matter of like just getting money, and that was the key element to all of it. So basically did that while I was getting the flip going. The flip, I used the money from wholesaling to purchase it. It was a subject to, and I will go into a video of what a subject to house is. And then after that, I used credit cards to flip it. It was rough, but you know, we're further along now. We're in a lot better position. That house is obviously sold now, and then kept doing contracting. I bought a second house in April, and then we sold that. That was on a loan and a hard money loan, and I'll explain what a hard money lender is. And then now that that's sold and that the year's finalized and finished through, we kind of have completely stopped the contracting basically to a T. I'm just focused on the investment side. And basically I'll go over numbers and kind of how I look at flips, how I look at houses, but that's kind of my process and where I've gotten to where I am now. You know, I started in wholesale and then I moved to contracting while still trying to wholesale, and then now I'm on the investing, which is still doing wholesale stuff, but I'm using wholesale to derive more projects, like to get more stuff moving. Like right now I bought 2 houses, and I'm buying another one tomorrow, and just keeping it rolling, trying to buy another one and finding more. So now it's just, I'm in my office now. I'm able to just sit down, focus, find projects, because this year has huge growth, and basically just reading books and figuring out what you need to do to get your routine down to start being more successful. And that's what I look forward to with this channel, is just being able to hold each other accountable and make sure everything is going well. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned, because we're going to start posting a video once a week. And it might be as simple as this video, or you know, we're going to start growing and get more complex as time goes on. But look forward to talking with you guys, and please comment any questions you have for the next video, and I'll make sure I answer and keep everything rolling. So thank you.